Good, welcome, welcome. I'm just setting up. How's it going today, Blood Rule, for your racing today? Hopefully you are. Hope you're doing good, great today on this Sunday, May 15th, 2022. Where does the time go? Jeez. We have 42 cars on the track today. That is just crazy. I like it. I like when there's a lot of cars on the track. I love the race when there's a lot of cars on the track. And, hello, Barry Evans. I'm about to actually post a link as well. I'm going to post a link today in a couple places. Just give me a second or two to set up, guys. I haven't streamed in a week or two, so I'm just working on it. Looks like the stream's in good condition, I hope. It says excellent condition on my end. But I'm going to drop the stream link in Eris Plays that we're live. I usually do it on Facebook today, but I don't have Facebook connected on this computer and don't really plan to. So, let me see. Let me find Eris Drives. Gonna put a little recruit in Eris Drives community channel. Hope everyone's having a great day today. We'll be with you just shortly. Maybe we could pull in a few more viewers from other places. Try and do that, and who knows, maybe a couple might join the league. Bloodwolf, Barry Evans says, good evening. Good evening to you, sir. Bloodwolf says, yep, I'm racing with some hardware problems. First thing to do is if you're having issues with graphics, turn down the foliage. You don't need to see all the trees. You don't need to see smoke and stuff like that too much. Let's see. Let's set up our ACC TV cam. Drive. TV2. And driving with D Dubcake Z. And the 14 McLaren. Oh, he's headed off. Let's switch to the number 89 Mercedes. Little more difficult to stream this way. I got really lazy. I'm used to streaming with 3 screens, so I could spread out all my OBS and YouTube all across 3 screens. But fortunately, I only had 2 screens today, so it makes it a little bit more to switch back and forth the machine to screens, which is kind of a pain, but we'll make it work out. Let's take a look at the practice. So far, B. Morgan in the Honda with a 124.197. He's in the pits right now. There's your practice leaderboard, but I'll go down the list. F. Van Zyl, second in practice with a 124.757. Harper, third. Ozcan, fourth. Dubcake's fifth. M. Jones, sixth. Oh, Adrian is back. Adrian Gottschalk. I can never say his name properly, but nice to see him back in the Lexus 93. M. Gamble running 8th in practice, followed by Pyrovano in the Mercedes and Sandler in the Porsche. I'm gonna have my hands full this race with looks to be 42 contestants. As free practice has just ended. Nice to have a few people in the channel. Hope you, like I said before, hope you're having a great day. Already 7 viewers, very nice. Glad to have you here. If you haven't subbed, please consider subbing. I'm a little rusty because I haven't streamed in a couple weeks, and unfortunately, I still have not sent my computer back because I had car issues. My new computer's still sitting right beside me in a box, and hopefully I get that taken care of this week. I have no idea how long they're gonna have it for once I do send it. I've been kind of like thinking about debating on whether I wanted to send it back or not. I'm a little leery of the company Livono at the moment. Oh, not graphics problem. It's wheels and pedals. Sorry to hear that. This is Amateur Racing League ARL, ARL Pro AM Champion, Brand Hatch 2020. You can find them on Sim Racing GP. I'll put the link to their events in the chat. If you're looking at this later, feel free to check them out, or just search ARL Racing, or either I think Gray might be under Gray Wolves even. I think if you go to Sim Racing GP and search through the list, it's going to come up as Amateur Racing League, not Gray Wolves. I'm sorry. Trying to find the standings for this series. I'm having a hard time finding it. I know they're standing somewhere. Generally, it's easy for me to find them on the GP website. I think I finally found it. Scoring, events, about participants. I don't know why I can't find the standings link. I give up. Sorry, guys. Could be crazy, could be crazy fun. One of the leagues I'm in has, 40 drivers. The thing is, you just kind of got to go with it, and whatever happens, happens. When you have full fields of drivers, the problem is, you have your growing pains of people learning each other, and this is called the Amateur Racing League, so, you have to expect that there will be issues and incidents and things like that. There's a reason why it's not called Professional Racing League. Bergenson is just sitting in the pits right now, riding with Jamison Cusworth in the 911. Andy Zolani Andy says hello. Wave, wave, wave. Hope you're doing great today, Andy. Should be a very interesting race. Brands Hatch is somewhat demanding track. we're ticking down to 20 minutes left in qualifying. Now, Barry, are you still away on your honeymoon? And congratulations, you're married now, I guess? How does it feel to be a married man? Congratulations. Hope you have a wonderful life together. I think that's fantastic. Over you're getting a lot of loving. Look at it this way, you don't have to clean your house by yourself anymore. That's a good thing. That's very funny by Andy. Andy says, Barry, you should have got a DD2 instead. Oh, goodness. We're racing with Ozan, who was in the channel just a week or so ago. There he is right there. Oh, he bumped in the back of another car, unfortunately for the other car. Garnett Slick in the BMW. We have a huge gap in points today, that's for sure. Massive gap from the top guy doing 125s to the 22nd guy and doing 130s. But the thing is, I really am a firm believer of big fields because it forces people to learn how to pass properly. Sim Racer Room, how are you today? The game audio is a little low. Thank you for telling me that. I'll try to turn it up a bit. That should be better. I increased it by 2 times. So hopefully that's an improvement on the car audio. Should be able to hear the motors good now. Great. Thank you so much for telling me that. I'm personally super excited to see a field of 42 race. To me, that's just great. Yeah, great to have you here. Thank you. I'm not putting too much time into the production on this computer because I don't want to get this all set up and then have to, you know, in 3 weeks have to move back to another computer. So I'm just going vanilla right now. Hour long and hell no, just get in there and have fun. Here's the thing, the biggest thing with this is be patient. Just, you'll be surprised, even if you're at the back, wherever you are, is show patience. I love these split type races. I got kind of tied up and I don't know, a little bit tired of, burnt out of racing too much myself. And I was racing a Saturday night race that had a nice split like this. I really like the whole split theme, everybody racing one race. Bloodwolf says, yeah, this is going to be hour-long hell if my stuff works great, but if nothing works at the moment. Well, you have 15 minutes to maybe reconfigure your pedals. currently running with the 222 of L. Smith, who is in 9th position overall. We have still the amateur group out, I think it is, on the track right now, trying to do their laps. Once their qualifying is over, then Tier 1 goes. Well, I shouldn't say amateur, but it is the amateur league, but there's a Tier 1 and a Tier 2. And currently on the track right now is Tier 2. Aldo Rossi's best lap has been a 125.2. His last was a 125.337. Driving in the Audi, and he's currently 2nd place. Trailing behind Ozan, who was in 1st. Oh, we have 2 O's cans in here. We have a Dennis O's can and a O's can. Holy O's can, Batman. That's a lot of it's gonna be confusing for me. And they're running 2 different makes of cars. Bloodwolf says he was doing 27 and 26, but I can't come close to it. K. Rolski in the McLaren, his best is a 126.577. Well, it looks like you're going to have a lot of company in the 126, 127, so don't feel bad. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in total. Is this the first race of the season, guys? Because I noticed that there was no standings. Is this the first race of a brand new season? I apologize for not being on top of everything. I thought so. Thank you. I didn't want to say so without double checking. I really like this format with the two Group 1 and Group 2 in the same race. Pro out next. Nice. That's why I figured that's what the gray. I'm in another league on Saturday nights. It's called Apollo Sim Racing on Saturday nights, North American time. And they do the similar type of thing with the splits. So we're going to go over very quickly. I'm going to bring it over on this. Jeez. Technical difficulties here. All right. So here's the amateur group. Ozcan and first with a 124.7. A. Dennis Ozcan, 124.862, followed by Rossi. Then you get into the 125s. Then Jay Stander, H. Williams, Jay Brooks, Jay Cusworth, M. Heino with the 126.277, L. Smith, K. Rosalski, 10th. It just dropped back. It's going to be hard to go over this now because all other guys are starting to do their times. S. Jones, actually 11th in amateur. Augustine, 12th in amateur. And that's as much as I'm going to do because it's going to be all scrambled with the other guys on the track now. I'll go over it again at the end. Big shout out to Brian, Gary, and Marcus for all the work they put in. Yes, it seems like without even me knowing or reading the Discord of late, that there has been a lot of work that's going on here. And recruiting. Must have been a lot of recruiting going on, so well done. A lot of people don't realize the work and time and effort that goes in, especially the initial beginning building stage of any league or online organization. It's the beginning steps. Takes excruciating, like huge amount of effort. Gary Dawson says, please, Barry, went away after the first season finished, came back 2 days ago. Thanks to Marcus and Barry. There's M. Jones, who is taking the pole right now. I don't see, there's a couple guys I see that are missing. I don't see Matt, is it Matt Fox? And I don't see, is it Drysdale? Those are usually regulars. I see Exton. Uwe Thorn, he had a couple weeks ago, he had that last race of the season, he had a rough race. And there he is in the 41. Oh, he's in the 131. He's in position 41. I'm sorry. Let's see how he does. Six minutes and 30 seconds left in this qualifying. And Uwe just jumped from 41st to 23rd. Doing a little ride along. Just gonna make a turn right here. Here you drop down into third, second. Keep it tight to the inside corner. Back on the gas. Third, fourth. Give it a nice steady line. Fifth gear. Carry your speed through here. Fourth gear. Kept it in fourth. Sometimes people shift down to third in there. Third here. Holds it nice. Of course, the BMW is a little different because it holds the grip a little better. Fourth gear, round the bend using all of the track. Third gear through here, down the second, hugs the corner, back out. Third gear under the bridge. Fourth gear, down the third, kind of a slow in, fast out, and he's back on the gas on the front straight. So he stayed in the same exact position, so he didn't better his time there. Wow, look at that. He's using 9 TC, 9.3 ABS. Seems like a really high amount of TC. Matt High. I called him Matt Fox. Yeah, Matt, did they, was that their last season for now? The last season, or? Yeah, those guys will be definitely be missed if they're not coming back. But onward, not necessarily upwards, but people come and go all the time in leagues. I wish I was racing in this race today, to be honest. This is very exciting with all these cars. So we're going to switch from Uwe to Marcel Sima. And the 25 Aston Martin. It's currently running in 25th place. As you see, it's very scattered. If you look at this list of cars, it's very scattered. There's a lot of amateurs that are still up higher in the rankings. Sima's last lap was a 126.640. Let's ride with Adri. We haven't seen Adri in several weeks. Good to see him back. He's in the 93 Lexus. Nice steady driver. His best lap was a 125.092. I'm going to share this link to Reddit as well. Maybe get a couple more people in here viewing. Because why not? So off with the post to Reddit. And also post a link in an amateur racing league as well. Why not? Some people might not realize that we're live, so could post a few links a couple places. Water Racing in the house. Hey, welcome. Nice to have you here, John. In fact, you know what? I'm going to post this as Twitter. I don't know why I don't post these races on Twitter, because I need to do that. I'm going to do it right now. Sorry, so we're going to have a minute of dead air here while I type in some links on Twitter. And feel free to share this link on your own Twitters as well, guys. All of it helps bring attention to the league. Get as many people as we can in here. More the merrier. All right, let's take a look. Qualification is now over, pretty much. I think we have one more car on the track, and that's Williams, but not seeing him. There's Dubcakes. Gonna do a little rundown. Harper has the pole with a 123.952. He's the only one to break the 124 marker. Second is Morgan with a 124.3. Then M. Jones, 124.4. L. Paravano with a 124.582. And F. Van Zyl with 124.63. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to pull this over so you can have a look at it yourselves. There you go. There's the qualifying information right there. You can follow along with me. Gamble in 6 with a 124.687. Oscan in 7. See, we got 2 of the amateur group 2 split in the top 10 right there. T. Smee and the 25 BMW with a 124. The time's so close. Wow. 124.947. Adri cracked the top 10 with a 125.902. Then you have Rossi, another split 2 driver in the top 11. C. Rise in 12th. Marcus Berggren in 13th. Our friend Mr. Buckley in 14th. Stander in 15th. Sema in 16th. Williams in 17th. Dubcakes in 18th. Brooks in 19th. Cosworth. Hino. Smith. Uwe Tholen. Rosalinski in 24th. Jones in 25th. Augustus 22nd. D. Lee Quiminer in 27th. Exton in 28th. Evans in 29th. Rowan in 30th. Fish in 31st. Follows 32nd. Dawson 33rd. Ellis 34th. G. Smith in 35th. 36 Torres. Big Game James Parks in the 513 and 37th. Herzig in the BMW in 38th. Mann 39th. Oaks 40th. Slick followed by Lathuris. Wow, that's a mouthful, guys. That's a mouthful right there. Woo! Also, if you were interested, I'll just drop this link in here. Copy. I posted the race also at this address on Twitter. If you have Twitter and you feel like following, go right ahead. That's a Twitter I've had for many years. Feel free to follow if you like. And if I retweet these races, feel free to retweet them. It all helps. Ron Harper quietly getting ready. There's your front of your grid right there. No, this is no frills on my older computer. No sound commands. I don't think you can do that on YouTube, really. I do have a boogity boogity boogie set up for Twitch. Eventually, I'm going to be trying out. I've done Restream in the past, but not with the racing in YouTube. It gets kind of tricky. But I do have a plan when I get my computer back and fixed to cast on multiple channels at once rather than just YouTube. So it'll give people a choice of where they want to watch. Here we go. Go, 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 go. And we're off. So far, the leader's a little bit shaky back there in the back, but so far, so good. We do have a yellow C Rise in the back. Went off into the sand. He's gonna fall all the way back to 42nd, I'm sure. This is gonna be very, very hard to keep track of this many cars. Oh, someone just rode off, came back on, and went back off again there. Gonna switch to TV cam. What a line of cars, just wow. I'm gonna see if I can get my volume turned up a little bit. My volume seems a little low for some reason. I got it at max. There we go. This should be a lot louder now. I had my volume way down low. That should be much louder. Hope that's better for you guys. We already have cars in the pit. I'm not sure exactly what happened to these guys. We have both Dawson and Rise moving to the pits. .66 dead, Jim, I think, yes. Hopefully you'll still be, if you can't hear my voice now, just let me know. We see a guy off into the dirt there. That's Rowan right there. He's trying to get back on. Lap 1 tire change for Rise and Dawson, I guess. Somebody else is just synced down, though. That's Rohan, just dropped. There's Evans in the 38, running in 30th place. We have another car off. 2 cars off. We have a car in the BMW that spun out. I think that might have been Rohan. I'm not sure. A lot to keep track of, guys. A lot, and I haven't even looked at the front. There's Harper still holding on to first place. Morgan in second. Jones, Van Zyl, Smee make up your top 5. Adri has made up 2 places. And now in 8th place, Ozan right behind him. Ozan is the only split 2 driver to be able to hang in top 10. He has Buckley right behind him. Buckley is in a 73 Audi. So we did have a couple fender benders in the beginning. It looks like there was contact between the 26 to 243. Who's the 26? Evans, Lathuris, and Aldel Dennis Okan, and Jack Brooks. Let's take a look. See if we can see what happened here. Little tap in the rear. Tappy tap tap. And then also Oliver Exton and the 91 of Rowan had a little bit of get together. See if we can view that. Oh, that's what sent him in the wall then. 67 has been in quite a few contacts. He's having some issues out there. Let's look at another thing that happened with the 67. Contact there, that was not his fault. '67 trying to go under, contact, and that gentleman got turned. And then, wow, it's just, here's another one popped up. Let's see, 67, 97. This is a lot to go through, guys. And then we'll go, I promise you, we'll get back, right back to the race. That's where the two guys got off into the dirt at the same time. And I think we're ready to get back to the race. There's Morgan in second place. Following Harper, Jones, Van Zyl, Smee. Oscan is now dropped to 9th. No, he was in 9th before. He's hanging steadily in 9th. And that's Buckley right behind him, and Berggren looking to get by Buckley. I'm sorry, I will catch up with chat shortly. It's just there's so much action going on, guys. The main focus for me right now is to capture everything I can. There's the battle between Berggren and Buckley. What? We got a little loose there. Oh, he saved it though. Luckily nobody was behind him, but he's lost at least one position. Oh boy, look at that. He's right up on the Audi. He's so lucky that he didn't get in the back of him. Woo-wee, man, that is some white knuckle racing right there, guys. So you see Bergen just dropped from 11th to 13th. Let's see if I can catch up with chat now. Oh, let's see here. DQ, Ollie's, Andy's mate. God knows, I don't mind us, Kenny. I don't want to do the bad words in here. It's all right, you can use bad words. I'm not sure if we'll get censored though. Let me see. Where are we? So much going on. Look at this track. There's cars everywhere, guys. This is fantastic. S. Jones. S. Jones is currently running in 42nd place. He started, I'm not sure where he started. It doesn't tell me. I don't think it was 42nd. Rowan's in 41st place. He dropped 11 places. Jay Parks now is off. He went, I can't even find him now. Where'd he go? Did he leave? I lost, oh, there he is. Jay Parks was off the track. Now he's in the pits. He was up 6 places, but now he's going to fall down a little bit. C. Rise, who had the issue early, is 21 laps down, but it's good to see him back on the track again. Whoop. Oh, man. Commentator curse right into the wall. C. Rise. He's off track. Let's see what he decides to do. If he decides to give up or what. If I was him, I wouldn't give up. There's still 50 minutes left in this race. T. Herzog has moved up. He started out as 38th. He's moved up to 37th. In front of him is Lathoris. He started 42nd. His nice steady job and has made his way up to 36th. In front of him is D. Evans, who has dropped 6 places. Exton is off. Slick has moved up 7 spots in the BMW, up to 34th. I like these guys, to show these guys and give them credit for moving up. Exton, we just showed him. Hino has dropped 10 places. R. Oaks has moved up 10 positions. Started 40th and now is 30th. Patiently picking his way through the track. The way to do it. We've lost 1 driver, I think. We're down to 41 now. I think we lost Big Game James. And now Rossi was off track. There he is. He's getting back on. He's lost 5 positions. He's now 16th. Oskin, who is in 10th, has dropped back to 13th. Buckley has moved up to 8th position from 10th. Bergren right behind Buckley still. Bergren, as remember, he tried to make, he got up close to someone, kind of almost lost it, then saved it, and now has moved up from 11th to 9th. And Snee, our 5th place driver, is off. There he is. He spun out, and now he's going to have a long wait to get back on the track. He's going to wait for all this traffic coming along. He is just hemorrhaging positions. Oh, tough. That's a tough go right there. That is a tough. Oh, now he's. Oh boy. That is a tough pill to swallow right there for that gentleman. T. Smee. And now another car came up behind him and ended up in the grass. Not sure exactly that was. A lot of action. Man, there's just so much action going on. I love this. Harper still in 1st. Morgan still in 2nd. Jones still in 3rd. And so your top 4 cars are still the same. 5th place has changed though. You got Gamble and Adri has moved up all the way to 6th and has been having a just amazing run right now. Buckley has moved up 7 places to 7th place, continually moving up with Berggren trailing right behind him. Is Berggren going for the pass? Buckley looks to let go and let Berggren go by. And here we go. John Voyer says, I hit the dislike because the Porsche is not in the lead. You know, guys, there has been a lot of huge wrecks in this race for this many cars. I'd say very good job. L. Smith up 8 positions. Tholen up 8 positions. Good job. Let's see our biggest. Oh, we got a yellow. Shmee again. Shmee's in the grass. He's getting the type of footage he probably does not want. He's back on the track. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That created a bunch of chaos. And look at his car. His car is reflecting the type of race he's having. Tough job. Tough. Oh, and he spin out right in front of him. And there's an accident. Oh my goodness. Oh, a third car gets hit. Oh, just bedlam. I spoke too soon about the incidents. Wowzer. There's that hit. Pulls back on the track right into traffic and does it. It wasn't even a 360. It was like a 720. That was nasty. Man, oh man, we got a lot of excitement going on here. Let's see, and now we have Rosolowski got off. He's down to 19th. Buckley is 8th. Morgan is in the pits. So Morgan was second place. Now Jones is in second place. Van Zyl third. Gamble fourth. Adri is in fifth place. Marcus Bergeron in sixth, and Buckley in seventh. So I'd say the top, say, 7 drivers have been very, very stable and be able to get through. What number? Yeah, exactly. What number was that? I don't know. I don't know. It's just moving too fast for my old brain. I'm doing the best I can to keep up. Another guy that's just joined the top 10 is Jay Cusworth. He is in the 911 Porsche. There he is right now, and he is just moving his way up. Tremulous Lowen, how are you today? Let's give Ozcan a lot of credit. Actually, we have a split 2 driver is standard. He's currently running 8th. Overall, he has moved his way up 7 positions and is doing he's really excelling. He's really excelling. So standard, doing a great job. Cusworth, split 2 driver in the 10th place. Ozcan in 11th. Smith, split 2 driver in 12th. Then Thilwin, then another split 2 driver in 14th. Dezen Okan, split 2 driver in 16th. Oh boy, there's some close driving right there. The Aston trying to hold on to his position. Oh, did he get bumped? I'm not sure if there was contact there or not, but and now C-Man has a 30-second stop and go. Let's see if we can take a look at that 28. Just okay, take a look at that. We're gonna go with let's take a look at that incident. Was there contact? No, he just lost it on his own. He just lost it. He got slippery. L. Smith, oh, he was doing so well, and L. Smith had a, not sure what happened to him in the 222. He was doing so, just terrific, and now he's, he hasn't lost much, though. He's still in 14th. We're counting down under 41 minutes now in this race. It's just, this race has just been, whew. 222 just had a bit of a spin out. There was no contact or anything. Let's go over. Harper still just dominating. His last lap was a 125.187. Buckley and Berggren navigating their way through traffic. Oh, wow, we got two cars going off right there. That was Gamble. He's back on now. He's just back on the track in front of Cusworth. That's Gamble in the 1. Trying to hold on to his position. Here's a list of the action right here. These are all the little fender benders and things that have happened during the race right there. All those. Went through most of them. Harper finding his way through, trying to find his way desperately through traffic. He's getting held up a little bit. He literally has a parade of lap cars behind him, but he does have quite a bit of space between him and Harper. I mean, him and Jones. Oh boy! Blue flags are out. Wow, that guy should have moved. That guy should have moved to the. I mean, it's not. He doesn't have to, but that was his opportunity to move wide there, and he didn't. And wow, that's some pretty close driving. I guess he doesn't want to lose. He doesn't want to lose his lap. Let's see if Jones. What kind of luck Jones is having getting his way through traffic. He's currently, Jones would be behind S. Jones. Currently running second. Whoa, that is some close. At some point, you don't have a chance. You're running in second. Like, you need to make your own room. If somebody doesn't want to make room for you, you have to push the issue, or else you're just going to lose more ground. You see the gap is spreading between first, second, and third. See Van Zyl is almost 11 seconds behind Jones. But it's getting tough. It's getting tough for the leaders. Now you see Harper's got clear ground in front of him, but Jones has to negotiate his way through the same minefield of drivers. Sorry if that's not. Oh, see, that's what happens. It's very, very. What's the word I'm looking for? You don't know what kind of things are going to happen in front of you when you're trying to pass these cars. And these two guys in front of them, they're racing for position as well. Finally, they made some room for him, or he made his own room. Jones having an awful time. Oh, look at that! Boy, that guy just did not want to make room at all. He doesn't want to lose his spot to the Mercedes behind him. But man, that was very risky racing there. There's Stefan Buckley, and just ahead of him is Berggren. The car between them is Rowan, who erratically goes off the track trying to make room. And now Standard is trying to get by Rowan. Behind Standard is Dubcakes. Berggren is pitted. A lot of action back there behind Buckley. That would be Gamble. Let's see, Gamble. Those are all for position right now. Let's see, we have Gamble. Just ahead of Gamble is Dubcakes. That's for position. And Jay Standard, split two racers, now moved up to 6th place in the Porsche. There he is right there. Also, Adri in the Lexus. Renting is a sim. This is less than a sim. True story. ACC does not cost enough to simulate real race. Well, also, ACC, you could pay a lot less than iWrecking, and this way you're not paying a lot of money to get wrecked. You can look at it that way too. Augustus has gone off track, making room. We have Sima is off. I raced at iRacing. I was an iRacing alpha tester, iRacing beta tester, and I also raced at iRacing for about 4 or 5 years. And I held the A license 4.0 in both road and oval. So I know iRacing very well, and trust me, you pay a lot of money and you get wrecked a lot. Not trying to die on iRacing, but I think ACC is a very good place. ACC needs a lot of work, but as far as the car handling and things like that, I would say they're pretty much on par. Stefan Buckley now in 4th place because Berggren pitted. There he is right there. Ahead of him is Van Zyl. M. Jones in 2nd. There's a caution out. Sima is going off yet again. And he has the 28th car behind him, so I don't think the 28th is going to push him too hard. We have G. Dawson in 38th place in the Mercedes. We're holding at 41 cars, which is pretty darn good, considering we're ticking down, well, we're ticking under 31.5 minutes. Ron Harper is just cruising. Still hasn't pit yet. He's got a sizable lead of 5.4 seconds on M. Jones. There's Jones. Once again, struggling. People are not giving the same amount of respect to Jones as they gave to Harper. Just from my eyes, of what I'm seeing so far. Oh, we got a guy in the dirt up here. This is Jones' view advantage. And he is just really being held up. There's no better way to put it. He's going underneath. He gets under. Wow, look how hard this guy's racing him. That's a blue flag car, really racing him hard. And he goes into the pits. I don't blame him. Oh, he hits the pit wall. Hopefully he didn't get much damage there. In third place, kind of alone. He hasn't pitted yet. Ninth place, Uwe Tholen. 10th place, H. Williams. It was his second split driver. 10th place, having a very solid race. Currently up 7 positions. Tholen's 14 plus. The guy that's moved up the most in this race is G. Smith. Oh, I'm sorry. R. Oaks has moved up 21 positions. 21 positions. Car 67. Wasn't that a TV show? Car 67. I don't think there is a 67. Is there a 67? I don't think there is. Wasn't it a TV show? Where's car 67? S. Ellis running 33rd in the Ferrari. There's a 47, 37, 97, oh, 67, Exton. Very good, thank you, I found him. Exton in the Audi is running in 31st position, has yet to pit yet. And he's lost 6 positions. He had a lot of issues early on, I think. I think he got into a couple fender benders. In fact, he was the first incident of the race. Right there. Little tapper. Not too much. He had a couple of those. Oh, there's a big smash right there. So Harper still has not pitted. 27 minutes left in this race. Van Zyl now has not pitted yet. In second, Gamble, third. Berggren at pit is running at 8th. Where's Mr. Buckley? Buckley's in the pits. He's dropping like a rock. He's already 16th. I wonder if something happened to Buckley. Let's see, 73. Anything happened to 73? No, it looks like he's had a good race, clean race so far. There he goes. He's coming out of the pits now. Dropped a lot of positions though in this pit. There's Oaks. Moved up 24 positions. He hasn't pitted yet, though. My friend Dub was thinking about joining iRacing. And I sent him a video of the breakdown of like all the prices, how much it costs. He said he watched 30 seconds of it and closed it. He goes, yeah, I don't think I'll be iRacing. Let's do a rundown from the back to the front. Currently, C-Man is back in the race. He spent some time in the pits and is currently running in 40th place. Next is Jay Torres in 074 Audi running in 39th. Evans is off. Evans is off. Oh boy, stay there, don't move. Well done on his part to do safety first there. It's completely, and he even tried to make room, too much room. He ended up off there. He's very safety conscious, you could see. Oh boy. That's G. Smith in 14th place, right behind Evans. Wow, we got a lot of runoffs going on here. Harper still yet to have pit. There's your overall right there. For those trying to keep score at home, there's your overall grid. See, Oaks is just going into pits. Dubcake goes 4th into the pits. I'm not sure what happened to Buckley that he sank all the way to 19th, because he was all the way up where Berger, and there's a car off right there backwards. The 44. Let's see if I can find the 44. Augustus done a U-turn here. He's back on the track. Oh my God, this could be ugly. He made it. They made it by him. He's trying to stay out of the way. Good on him. Good job. I like to see that. Let's go over the top 10. We have Harper, Van Zyl, Van Zyl's got... Van Zyl has some traffic to work his way through here. He has the 36 and the 23 in front of him. He's taking the wide turn. So he's going to try and pass them on the outside. Oh no! Wow, that was so crazy! Oh my goodness gracious! That could have been crazy. That could have been ugly, but man, they worked it out. Wow! I wish I could do a replay on that, but I can't. Van Zyl really escaped a heartache there. There's Gamble. Gamble hasn't pitted yet. He's currently running 3rd. Jones, who was running 2nd for most of the race. These guys are going to be tired after this race for sure, because Jones, most of all, I think, really, people are, I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like people are not giving him any leeway whatsoever. Whoa! Whoa! Bird's eye view from Jones's car. Just craziness. He's trying to work his straight through these lappers, and it's just insane. Wow. Finally. Now he finally has some clear space. This poor guy, he's going to be exhausted at the end of this race. M. Jones. There's a 277 Audi just entering the pits. Currently running 5th. Berggren, if there's any cars that you want to look at, you just let me know, guys. Appreciate having you all here watching the race. I know ARL especially thanks you. Jones going to go for driver of the day. Absolutely, that guy is just earning it in every way. So currently we have Harper in 4th. Van Zyl is leading the race but has not pitted yet. Gamble, 2nd place, has not pitted yet. And Jones is in front of Harper. I'm not sure how that's happening, guys. If maybe Harper got in a little issue with somebody or not. I don't know how he fell behind there. I don't know if maybe one of you other guys know, but I am not sure how that happened. But Harper has some work to do. There's Harper right there. See, Jones is just in front of him. But Jones, you know, the fact that he had to work through traffic like he did, he lost a lot of time, and Harper's got nobody in front of him. Oh, and see, again, it's just so, for the guys that are super steady, it's just so... If you watch Harper, it's like the sea just parts in front of him. People just move right out of the way. But Jones is not having the same luxury. And Jones actually turned it up a notch. He has the fastest lap of the race right now. Brian Hunter racing? I'm not seeing his name anywhere on here. I don't believe so. He did give me the password before the race, because I always forget the password. So he was good enough to give me the password. I was putting the password in all in caps. And he was good enough to see my message and send me the password, which I forget every single week. There's the battle between Harper and Jones. I wouldn't say carnage. Carnage might be a little drastic. For this many cars, even if you put together what would be considered pro racing at some places, you would still see this kind of amount of wrecks, I think, or incidents. Let me just show you exactly the amount of incidents. There you go, right here. There's your incidents. That's the list. But what this also includes is just taps, fender benders, things like that. It's not just like all like big incidents. Most of the incidents in this race have not been colossal. We haven't had that giant pileup at all. So, and that effect that they haven't had that big pileup, I'd say it's a pretty good event so far. Yeah, when you have 42 cars on the track, you have to remember also, guys, the name of this league, and I don't say that to be demeaning or anything like that. The name of this league is Amateur Race League. It's a race league for an average guy to participate in and have an enjoyable time. And that is the most important part of this race, for everyone to be able to participate and have an enjoyable time. And I think that's being achieved, really, to be fair. And I'm a type of guy that's very hard on things. Like, I'm very hard on, like, sloppy racing. But I don't feel that this race in general has been excruciatingly sloppy at all. It's not blatant like wrecks of people just smashing into each other, really. There's a difference between like guy spins off and another guy gets collected compared to like someone just like running through other cars. As you see, Harper has caught up to Jones, and I think this is going to be the big event right here. Jones versus Harper with 15 minutes left. Can Jones stay ahead of Harper? Jones has the pace, no doubt. Jones has the fastest lap of the race. We're going to skip to Berggren. Berggren's having a great run, really. Currently in 5th place. Gamble's just pitted, so Berggren's going to be moving up into 4th position. Also, really great run. Jay Standard in the 918 Porsche. He's currently the highest position group split 2 driver. Very nice job for him. He's trying to get by the lap car at the moment. Right behind him is the Fish and the Aston. But it seems Fish is keeping pretty good pace with him. Morgan, who was earlier in 3rd place in the Honda, currently 7th. And look who's back. A. Ozcan, 8th place. Very good solid run from the split 2 driver. His best lap was a 125.875. I just wanted to take the time too to say thank you to all of you that have hung out today. Enjoy having you in the chat. I know definitely Barry enjoys having you here. It shows interest in the league, and just appreciate every single one of you there, including the racer guys that were in the race and then are now in the chat. There's Adri, 9th place. Solid performance. Buckley has moved his way all the way up to 12th place. Remember, after his pit, he was 20th, and now he's already moved up like 9 positions. Also, Buckley might be the oldest driver on the track. At I think he's 71 years old, 72 years old. So solid performance by Stefan Buckley in the 73 Audi. Just ahead of him, he's trying to run down Uwe Tholen, who is just ahead of him in 11th place. It's quite a bit of a gap though. Uwe has already had his pit as well. I don't know if there's anyone that has not pitted yet. I think everyone's pitted. Fish is off. Backed up, which is a proper thing to do. A lot of people don't do this. Rather than pull on the track and turn, basically pull back, do like a 3-point turn if you have to get your car straightened out before you get back on the track. A lot of people don't do that. Very good safety right there he did. Man, another yellow. Man's been off. Behind him is the 20th car of Heino trying to get by. There's Heino. And the number 3 position car of Van Zyl. Let's see. Let's look firsthand what he's experiencing. The 118 BMW of Van Zyl in third place right now. Make his way. Heino. Oh wow, what happened? He just dropped off there. Why did he do that, I wonder? Heino looked like he really dropped back. There he is right there. He really lifted off. And behind Heino, here comes Buckley. Whew. This race is, I haven't broadcast too many races with 42 cars. I'm enjoying it very much, but it's definitely a mind workout. Also, I want to thank Water for hanging out, Charmus Lemon, Blood Wolf, Zelini Annie. Hope I'm saying your name right. Andy Zaloni, Barry Evans. Thank all of you for hanging out. Appreciate it so much. Got a steady flow of 8 to 10 viewers today. Harper's got by Jones, as you see. Gary Dawson had to retire for safety. I'm not sure if it meant safety. I'm not sure if it was the safety of himself or safety for others. I used to race with a Gary Dawson at iRacing years ago. So Van Zyl in third, Berggren in fourth, Gamble in fifth, Standard doing just a bang up job in sixth, Morgan in seventh, great run by Ozcan in eighth, Adri in ninth, Dubcake Z in 10th, Uwe Tholin in 11th, Stefan Buckley in 12th, H. Williams in 13th. Going through to see if I can find anyone that's actually in a battle with anyone. L. Smith 14th, Cusworth in 15th, 16th is Dennis Oskan. Oaks, who's had a nice run, he's up 23 positions. Oaks started 40th place. He's running 17th right now, guys. This man started in 40th place. I'll say that again, 40th place. He's currently running 23rd. Very good run. Well done. Fish. (23rd), 18th place. He's up 13 positions. And we're having a battle between Augustus and Fish. That's how close they are. Two Aston Martins battling it out. Let's keep an eye on this battle. Probably the best battle on the track between Group 2 drivers. Fish and Augustus. There you go. He's showing pass. Looks like he has some damage on his front end there. He gets the pass. The question is, will he pull away right now? It seems like their times are quite a bit different. Augustus' best time is a 126.9 and Oaks a 127.8. So, you know, they're a little bit different in times. So, as you see, Augustus is just pulled away from Fish. And you just see that is Matt Jones that just passed Fish in the McLaren. Don't make me laugh, John. Want me to take a look? What lap? Ozcan is in the pits. Trying to find some battles here. Here's Exton is currently 30th position. Couple drivers in the pits. Rise is in the pits. Lazarus, man. We're down to 3 minutes and 37 seconds in this race. Cutsworth is off. Caution there. Fish is parked on the track. He was currently running very well in 20th position. He's not moving. They might have to send the safety crew out. There he goes. He's going again. Oh, I got a pile up here. 19th place driver. Trying to get himself back in the track. Goes back on the traffic. Oh my goodness, that is a hazard, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a hazard right there. The number 69 really created a lot of havoc there. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Bad re-entry. Big no-no. I don't have a replay of that. Cusworth is now off. The 14th place driver. Everything's starting to take its wear and tear on these drivers now. You're seeing more and more issues in the waning moments of this race. Sorry, Freudian slip there. Buckley running in 10th place. Jones in second. Harper in first. Van Zyl in third. 1.5 minutes left in this race. 42 car race. It's been excellent. I've really enjoyed it personally. I don't know so much about banning. I think people need instruction more than banning. I always have a thing that when you recruit drivers, try and recruit drivers that are good people. Even if they're really bad drivers, recruit drivers that are good people. You could teach a driver that's a bad driver to be a good driver. You can't teach a bad person to be a good person. Get my drift? And when you want to make up a league, you want your league to be full of good people. I don't know that guy's character, but instruction, sometimes people just need instruction. And keep in mind, again, amateur racing league. Just saying. Just saying. Also, it takes time when you have a lot of new drivers together. Leader is on the final lap. When you put together a new league like that, people have to get used to each other's tendencies. It takes a while for everything to mesh. People will get aggravated and drop off, but it's just the nature of it. This has been an exciting race. Very good first race. A lot of incidents, a lot of action. It did not have the giant normal pileup you'll see with the first 2 laps were really good. First 2 laps, 3 laps, very good. The start was excellent. And you don't really see that a lot in races with 43 cars, especially on a small track like Brands Hatch. The tunnel vision does happen a lot. Let's go down the line. Harper, here he is right here. You see him in the red triangle on the track, the 132 on the track map is on your left-hand side. He's winding down. He's only got a few more turns left. So you're going to have Harper first, Jones second. Oh no, Ozcan I think has run out of gas, but I think he made it over. Leaders finished the race. Let's put the there you go. There's your scoreboard right there. Harper, Jones, Van Zyl, Gamble, Morgan, Standard. Great finish by both Standard and Ozcan. Dub Cakes, 8th. Great job. Uwe Tholen, 9th place. Buckley, 10th. Williams, 11th. Look at all these guys in Group 2 that made it up past the Group 1 guys. Smith, 12th. Cusworth, 13th. 14th, Oaks. 15th, Augustus. 16th, Brooks. 17th, Hino. 18th, Sema. 19th, Lee Quiminier. 20th, Fish. 21st, Rozalski. 20th, Smee. Berggren. Oh man, what happened to Berggren? We lost track of him. It says he's 23rd. Must have had some issues. Smith, 24th. Follows 25th. 26th, Dennis Oakscan. 27th, Pyrovano. 28th, Ellis. 29th, Exton. 30th, Herkzig. 31st, Rossi. 32nd, Torres. 33rd, Jones. 34th, Slick. 35th, Evans. 36th, Mann. And 37th, Lazarus. And 38th, Rise. Whew. Gosh. Thank you all very much. I know ARL Racelix, thanks you for watching this broadcast. I enjoyed streaming it very much. It was a fun race to stream, very exciting to watch. Report says Marcus got killed by a lap down car. That's too bad. Sorry to hear that. Andy's message got retracted. I did not do that. Not sure what happened there. But everyone, I just thank you so much for hanging out today. Really appreciate it. Hope you have absolute great rest tonight. Great rest of your day if you're not going to bed yet. So nice to have you here. Don't forget to hit subscribe. There we go. All the different videos on here. There's so many on woes. I was trying to find my outro. Can't find it. Just not that organized. Sorry, guys. But great to have you here anyway. Consider hitting the follow button. We had some good numbers today. So you see 10 concurrent viewers, 51 views. So glad to have had you here today. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed chatting with you. Enjoyed watching the race. Hello, Oscan. Very good run. Great run there. Maybe next week we'll do some interviews after the race. Good night, Andy. Thank you so much. Good night, John Porter. Good night, Gary Dawson. Barry Evans, Blood Wolf. All the people that stopped in here. Really appreciate you all. Best wishes. I don't have my outro up, so we'll just go with it. God bless. That's the most fitting outro. God bless.